Hello everyone. Benny and I are here. As you guys know, it is my birthday coming up. Keep getting older. But my birthdays are always special, not because I get one more year here with the cats, but it's because this year I want to celebrate by having people not give gifts to me, but give gifts to the cats and give the gift of comfort care this year. As you guys know, comfort care, a lot of people think it's always just end of life, but it's really not. I have Benny here, one of our very older Bengals, who's also hyperthyroid. He's eating treats up there, and then I think Dahlia might come and steal a little bit too. But comfort care is way more about making sure any animal with special needs, whether it be medical, behavioral, gets that quality of care, whether it's for 10 years here or just for end of life. So a lot of end of lifers are in comfort care, but so are many of those that aren't. For example, as you guys know, Chili the Serval, he's on comfort care due to his metabolic bone disease. Not only his meds, all of the surgeries he needed, but the physical therapy he's on, all the different structures that the staff build to make sure he does physical therapy, also the structures that they build in his habitat to make sure he has access. So he's just one of many. Now we have, Clyde, the new bobcat, and Miko, and Ripley, the lynx, that have IBD, severe IBD, not just a little bit, and also pancreatic insufficiency. So they're on special medications. But there's cats like Josie, one of your favorites, who has medical issues, but also we give her different enrichment and watch, making sure her eyesight, isn't impeding her in any way, and it's definitely not. So comfort care is so much more than just medical care. But just alone, it's over $30,000 a year, or $30,000, $10,000 over 3 months to give the medications we do. So when you give to my birthday fundraiser, when you give to comfort care, $25 goes a long way. It could be the treats that Benny loves so much, that he's at end of life. $25 could help build a step or a perch for a cat that needs help getting up to their new platform. And so it is just really near and dear to my heart, because so many times new rescues get the attention, the really charismatic cats get the attention, but so much time of the staff and goes into comfort care. Some of our cats are on medications 3 times a day, and that would be great if it's a tiger who will go down and eat their food, but cats like Chili, or cats like Cheetah Lavani, who want to chew out and spit out their meds, or are laying in the sun and don't want to get up at that moment for their medication, that caretaker might spend 2 hours a day just getting the medication into the cats and going back over and over for when that cat wants to get up, or if the cat spits it out, finding a different kind of meat, putting different juice and other things in it. So it is very time consuming to give that specialized comfort care. And that's why it's expensive, but that's why we want your help during my birthday fundraiser now through next week. If you can donate $5, it's appreciated. 10, 25, but it costs a lot. And over the next few days, Judson and Olivia will be taking you through how many cats are on medications. We have 34 cats over 15 years old. Those that need special time with the caretakers, those that need special habitat enhancements. Hi, Dahlia. All that. And so it just means so much when you guys give to comfort care. So I want to give you a few updates. We've got some medical updates. It's been a really, really busy week. We had, and if you're a sponsor, Savannah Leo, we've been watching him for being a little thin, being picky with food, and we did his exam, and he is hyperthyroid, way off the charts. So he's getting meds twice a day. And you're hyperthyroid, and we have Tiger, the Bengal, who's hyperthyroid. So just right there, 3 of our cats that are hyperthyroid. And Benny, I don't think you can make that jump, but I can sure help you get over there. He might. Where are you going now? I might have to get up and give Benny some treats because that's what he's looking for. Here, Ben. And so I put these on the wish list. These are Benny's favorite treats. Come here, sweetheart. You can do that right here. And at his age, I allow him to eat as many treats as he wants. All right, Ben. So he'll crunching in the background from Benny. And then, you know, we had Leo's medical care. We have Hank and Jamison, those wonderful, wonderful cats, TNR cats that are domestic cats. Tyler, our caretaker, has confirmed formal adoption. He'll be taking them to their new home at his place next week. I will definitely miss them in my office, but I couldn't think of anything better for them is to have their own home. And then you guys know the little gray stray that I showed you that people kept coming up with the names like Amore, so it had Homer in it. And we were, if she was going to stay, we were going to keep Homer in her name. But the lucky thing is, Kaylin, another caretaker, wants to adopt her, but is not moving into her new place for 2 months. And so we temporarily named her Sugar and are going to let Kaylin do a formal name, choose her name. I don't know what that is. She's got a running list. But until then, she was spayed, has had her vaccines, and she's going to be moving to the intern house that Love is not in and be fostered there for the 2 months until Kaylin can take her home. So all 3 of our domestic fosters and strays have found permanent homes with our staff, and that's just a win-win. So awesome for that. The other thing I have going on is that you haven't seen yet, but Catio Town has started. They have a lot of the structure for the walls up. And then Monday, the crane will be here, and they are putting on the trusses. So they said 2 weeks for construction. The 3rd week will be concrete. So we are excited. And over the next week or so, we'll start kind of doing some live posts and video of that progress. Thank you to the founding members who have been so patient and got that project off the ground with their funding and matches. I wish we could have shown you more updates sooner, but like I said, slow and steady wins the race, and so we will be showing you updates first, and I'll be sending you out emails. We've had some medical concerns with some cats this week. We try to share with you as much as we can when we can, but stay tuned. Luckily, we had 2 cats, a small cat and a big cat, and both of those cats are doing much better, and we are glad for that. It was definitely a lot of work for us. It included even looking into scheduling a CT scan, emergency surgery, and so the reason I'm not sharing more right now is because we want those sponsors to be updated first, and then I will share more. But the good news is it looks like both are heading in the right direction, and stay tuned till next week. We will definitely share everything we've been going through this week with those cats, and definitely really demonstrates the comfort care and just how many people are involved when an animal needs something, how many steps are involved, just everything we do from vet care to medicine to ensuring that they're in the right habitat for recovery if they need it. Outside resources. Hi, Hank. Hank is joining us. Hank wants to make sure he can say goodbye before he moves in with Tyler next week. All right. Oh, so nice when we have so much cat help for these weekly wrap-ups. And so I'll keep you updated on those. I just want to say thank you to our vet team, our staff, our interns, everybody that made sure that the cats that have health issues have the best chance and best outcome possible. So now Dahlia's gonna be joining us. And then we have our board is on site tomorrow. So we have 8 board members. Part of being sustainable is having an independent board, not just family members, not just friends that will rubber stamp what we want, but an independent board that is looking at financials, that is looking at our governing policies, that is making sure that we are meeting the mission and vision of the organization. And we have several new board members that have not been on site at TWS and will be here tomorrow. They've been supporters or involved in other ways, but just never been at the sanctuary. So our on-site board meeting tomorrow will have meetings, reviewing our business strategic plans and where we're at with those, making some recommendations for 2025, and then giving a tour here, getting the staff and board to meet each other, which I think is really important. They have two different roles. Obviously, the staff is on site doing on-the-ground mission work, and the board is overseeing that. And so sometimes they don't, even though I'm the conduit and they're my boss and I have direct reports below me, we want to make sure that they know the importance of what each other does too. So they'll be meeting tomorrow as well. And so it's supposed to get hot here this weekend. I know other places in the country have been really extreme heat. For us in Minnesota, if we're in the 90s, it's hot, but it's when we have the heat index and humidity really high, it's really hard for to cool down the cats. And so there has been bloodcicles, tunicicles being made, sprinklers being set up, and I will tell you, one of the most fun bloodcicles I've seen is that yesterday the staff did a wonderful, and a donor, I know a donor helped with that, did a wonderful birthday party for me here, and we had a picnic lunch for all the staff and interns, and then the staff made a wonderful, it's probably, and you'll see, I think it's going to be posted today on Facebook, the biggest bloodcicle I've seen, and it had so many layers on it, and they used old, even domestic cat food, which was the top layer that crumbled, like a cake crumble on top. And they gave it to Dash, and so Dash really kept himself busy. We didn't get a lot of interaction from him coming up to celebrate my birthday, which was fine because he got the cake of a lifetime. And the staff and interns said it took months to do because they had so many frozen layers to make different colors, different tastes for Dash, and so that was really fun. So you're going to be seeing that later today. So it's nice to see, you know, Cheryl's here, Marcy's here, Ellen's here, Karen's here, so many of you. Thank you guys, and thanks for the birthday wishes as well. That means a lot to me, and it just means a lot to me every day of the year, not just my birthday, that you guys are here for the cats. And the cats really like today's live post. And so stay tuned over the next week. We're going to be talking more about comfort care and sharing those special stories with you that make so much happen. And again, many of you guys give so many times throughout the year. And so if you can't give right now, we completely understand. If you can, there's ways to give $25. There's even other ways like donor advised funds or IRAs that people have to meet requirements, so non-cash ways to give. So thank you for that. There's always items on Chewy or our Amazon wish list to help with comfort care, whether it be Benny's treats I put on there today, medications, forms of enrichment, things like that. So comfort care is what makes TWS so special. It's part of that individualized care program, but it's a subset of it, and it is really, I look at the 80-20 rule. It makes up almost 80% of our time, because when we're designing something special for a cat that needs it, I mean, even look at Sushi. Yes, we did a species-specific habitat with the pools, but the more important thing, right, Dahlia, was that she is a shy girl, and we all know that. So we wanted to make hiding places for her, and it wasn't meaning that we get to see her all the time. It's what makes her comfortable. And so even though that's not, she's in our comfort care program, it's really what we think of all the time is providing what the cats need. And so in those special cases like Benny, the hyperthyroid, his age, his arthritis, we're knowing, you know, he's at comfort care due to end of life. He's getting those special treats. We also saw him losing weight, so we added that Dr. Campbell and me would give him extra food during the day. So not only his free feeds, his AM, PM, but I give him his treats, and Dr. C comes out and gives him a churu or some soft food to try and keep that weight on. And so you look at the caretakers are taking care of Benny, I'm adding to it, Dr. C's adding to it, and of course Lynette, who is loving him and holding him on her lap most of the day in the office. it is just a multi-layered approach. Comfort care is just not one thing, and it's definitely not just handing a cat medication. There's so much more to that. And so thank you guys for making that possible for my birthday wish. I continue to age with the sanctuary, and I'm feeling the pains of getting older in my knees and my back, but I so wouldn't change getting older for the world right now. I just wish my body was a little more apt to do things, because every year has brought us to where we are today. And these guys, woo, Hank's even here saying, Hank's here. It just thinks of every moment with every animal and every person here, and it's just amazing. Kiara's even out here on the Catio. And so we are in the Catio right now of the Animal Care Center, but this Catio is about an 8 by 8 foot area, I think maybe 7 feet tall as I look up. The Catios of Catio Town are much different than that. The smallest Catio for a single cat will be 12 by 12 feet, and I think it's 8 or 9 feet tall. Their bedroom will be 11 foot at the highest part, and then going down to like 9 feet. And so it'll be much bigger than this for a single cat. And then I was walking through and seeing the big L-shaped Catios for the multiple cats that go around the building. And it's just going to be awesome. I'm really, really excited to see what the cats think of Catio Town, and just being able to walk in and see all of you guys in one spot. So it looks like, let me see if I can turn this around and show you some of your favorite cats before I go. There we go. Much easier that way than trying to do it. So Benny already ate his treats. Hey, Ben. You're a good boy. You're beautiful. Dahlia. And we know you. You're no cat. You're no cat. Are you? Are you a pretty girl? Let's go see if Jamison will let you guys get a chance to see him, since it might be the last time you get to see Jamison. There's Hank. I told Hank he's going to go home with Tyler soon. If you didn't get to see, we added Cinders and Oreo to our decal wall to have all of our office cats remembered always. And we'll go see Jamison. He's going to be sleeping in his bed. There's my beautiful boy. What happened? Did you take the bottom of your bed out? Did you take the bottom of your bed out, handsome boy? And there's Jamison. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek through my window, through the screen. Sorry, maybe if I go up here you can see it. That's your sneak peek of Catio Town being built. We'll show you more next week. Thanks, everyone. Can't wait to share more with you as things progress.